Hello. We are part of the Dale Haas Lewis family.
I'm Haas's niece, Danny.
I'm Dan, Haas's brother.
I'm Debbie, Haas's sister.
And I'm Haas's mom, Teresa.
And I'm Haas's brother, Doug. We would like to congratulate Team Haas and all Prouty teams for helping the 2011 Prouty exceed its fundraising goal of $2.5 million. Your extraordinary efforts will allow cancer patients to enjoy the wonders of life for another day and beyond. On November 21st, 2005, we lost Haas to cancer at the age of 41. Our initial reaction of frustration and anger turned to an inspirational desire to fight back. My sister Debbie and mom Teresa created Haas hats, and we joined the Prouty in 2006. The opportunity to share our mission with many of you has been uplifting and therapeutic. We will continue to fight the monster that took our Haas and hope you will join us. Enjoy the video and slideshow, and I will see you in July. We love you, Haas.
Time is very precious to me. I don't know how much I have left, and I have some things that I would like to say. Hopefully, at the end, I'll have something that will be important to other people, too. But I can't help it. Now, when I'm fighting cancer, everybody knows that. And people ask me all the time about how you go through your life and how's your day. And nothing has changed for me. As Dick said, I'm a very emotional, passionate man. I can't help it. That's being the son of Rocco and Angelina Valvano. That just comes with the territory, right? We hug, we kiss, we love. And when people say to me, how do you get through life or each day, it's the same thing. To me, there are three things we all should do every day. If we do this every day of our life, you're going to have, what a wonderful, number one is laugh. You should laugh every day. Number two is think. You should spend some time in thought. And number three is you should have your emotions moved to tears. Could be happiness or joy. But think about it. If you laugh, you think, and you cry, that's a full day. That's a heck of a day. I remember where I came from. It's so important to know where you are. And I know where I am right now. How do you go from where you are to where you want to be? And I think you have to have an enthusiasm for life. You have to have a dream, a goal. You have to be willing to work for it. I talked about my family. My family is so important. People think I have courage. The courage of my family is my wife, Pam, my three daughters here, Nicole, Jamie, Leanne, my mom, who is right here, too. And that screen is flashing up there 30 seconds like I care about that screen right now, huh? I got tumors all over my body. I'm worried about some guy in the back going 30 seconds, huh? You got a lot. Hey, panabla, buddy. You got a lot. Right, I just got one last thing. I urge all of you, to enjoy your life, the precious moments you have, to spend each day with some laughter and some thought, to get your emotions going, to be enthusiastic every day. And Ralph Waldo Emerson said, nothing great can be accomplished without enthusiasm. To keep your dreams alive in spite of problems, whatever you have, to be able to work hard for your dreams to come true, become a reality. Now I look at where I am now, and I know what I want to do. What I would like to be able to do is to spend whatever time I have left and to give and maybe some hope to others. We need your help. I need your help. We need money for research. It may not save my life. It may save my children's lives. It may save someone you love. Don't give up. Don't ever give up. And that's what I'm going to try to do. Every minute that I have left, I will thank God for the day and the moment I have. And if you see me, smile and maybe give me a hug, because that's important to me too. But try, if you can, to support the Cancer Foundation so that someone else might survive, might prosper, and might actually be cured of this dreaded disease. Don't give up. Don't ever give up.
Thank you. So I'm reprising a talk that I gave in September at Carnegie Mellon University. There's an academic tradition called the last lecture. Hypothetically, if you knew you were going to die and you had one last lecture, what would you say to your students? Well, for me, there's an elephant in the room. And the elephant in the room is that for me, it wasn't hypothetical. I've been fighting pancreatic cancer. It has now come back after surgery, chemotherapy, and radiation. And the doctors tell me there's nothing more to do and I have months to live. These are my most recent CT scans. The pancreatic cancer has spread to my liver. There are approximately a dozen tumors. I don't like this. I have 3 little kids. Let's be clear, this stinks. But I can't do anything about the fact that I'm going to die. I'm pursuing medical treatments, but I pretty much know how this movie's going to end. And I can't control the cards I'm dealt, just how I play the hands. Now, if I'm not morose enough for you, I'm sorry to disappoint. But I don't choose to be an object of pity. So, today's talk is not about death. It's about life and how to live, specifically about childhood dreams and about how you can try to achieve them. My childhood dreams, your childhood dreams. So what were my childhood dreams? Being in the National Football League. This is one of the childhood dreams I didn't achieve, all right? And it's very important to know that if you don't achieve your dreams, you can still get a lot by trying for it. There's an expression I love, experience is what you get when you don't get what you wanted. Now, I played Little League football for a long time, and I had a phenomenal coach, Coach Jim Graham, and he was old school. When I was at a practice, he rode me all practice. You know, you're doing it wrong, go back, do it again. You're sloughing off, you owe me push-ups. Just for 2 hours, it was relentless. And after practice, one of the assistant coaches came up to me and he said, yeah, Coach Graham rode you pretty hard. And I said, yeah. And he said, that's a good thing, because it means he cares. When you're doing a bad job and nobody points it out to you, that's when they've given up on you. You know, I worked hard, and I became a junior faculty member, and I specialized in doing certain kinds of research. That's me. And I developed a skill that was valuable to Disney, and I got a chance to go there, and I was part of an Imagineering team, and we worked on something called Aladdin's Magic Carpet Ride, and it was incredibly cool. However, it took me over 15 years to do it, and lots of tries, and what I learned from that is that the brick walls that are in our way are there for a reason. They are not there to keep us out. They are there to give us a way to show how much we want it. My parents taught me about the importance of people versus things. So when I got older and I bought my first car and I was so excited, I had this shiny new convertible. This is my niece and nephew, Christopher and Laura. And every month I'd take them for a weekend, so my sister and her husband would get a little break, and we'd go off on adventures. And I'd just shown up with my new car, and my sister's explaining to Chris and Laura, now, it's Uncle Randy's new car. You can't get it dirty, da-da-da-da-da. And they're just cracking up laughing because over her shoulder, I'm casually opening a can of soda and just emptying it on the back seat. And they come running over. My sister says, what are you doing? And I said, it's a thing. It's just a thing. And I'm really glad I did that because at the end of the weekend, as I was driving them home, little Chris, who was about 8 at the time, had the flu, and he threw up all over the back seat of my car. And I don't care how much value you get out of owning a nice, shiny, pristine thing. It's not as good as I felt knowing that I made an 8-year-old boy not feel guilty just because he'd had the flu. Next thing, you better decide early on if you're a Tigger or an Eeyore. Tiggers are energetic, they're optimistic, they're curious, they're enthusiastic, and they have fun. And never, ever underestimate the importance of having fun. I am dying soon, and I am choosing to have fun today, tomorrow, and every other day I have left. And lastly, I don't think complaining and whining really solves the problem. This is Jackie Robinson, first black major leaguer, had it in his contract not to complain if people spit on him. All right? Now, I don't care if you're Jackie Robinson or if you're a guy like me who's only got a couple of months to live. You can choose to take your finite time and energy and effort, and you can spend it complaining, or you can spend it playing the game hard, which is probably going to be more helpful to you in the long run. Now, I told you this is part of the lecture series at Carnegie Mellon University, and it's important for you to know why I gave the talk. Okay? The talk isn't just about how to achieve your childhood dreams. It's much broader than that. It's about how to live your life. Because if you lead your life the right way, the karma will take care of itself. the dreams will come to you. If you live properly, the dreams will come to you. I think it's great that so many people have benefited from this lecture, but the truth of the matter is that I didn't even really give it to the 400 people at Carnegie Mellon who came. I only wrote this lecture for 3 people. And when they're older, they'll watch it. Thank you.
Well, you know, I have to give Charlie kudos. He has not missed a hill from here in Hanover, so I keep thinking about those big ugly monsters, and I think to myself, well, as hard as today will be, it's still a lot easier than having to battle cancer.
This 2 days ago, I was driving to work, and I was thinking about the Prouty, and I realized the deadline was that day, and I decided that I would just take it off and I'd do it next year. And then it occurred to me that when someone has cancer, they don't have that option. They can't put it off until next year. They have to deal with it then and there. So I signed up and I did a little fundraising, and I'm here today to do my part.
A message to